When's the last time you felt really confident buying a car? Imagine walking into a dealership without that nagging feeling of hidden fees or slick sales tactics. Does that even exist anymore? Well, I just bought a car from Enterprise Car Sales in Plano, Texas, and let me tell you, it wasn't what I expected. There were some real highs, some lows, and definitely a few surprises. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned car shopper, this experience had a bit of everything. Here's my honest story, so buckle up. Starting the process. So let's get into the journey. First things first, the beauty of Enterprise Car Sales is that you can kickstart the whole process online. I went to their website, entered some details, and in minutes I was pre-approved through one of their banking partners. It felt empowering because with that pre-approval in hand, I didn't have to stress over financing once I got to the dealership. And here's a tip. Don't set foot in any dealership without being pre-approved. Seriously, it changes the whole dynamic. You're no longer at the mercy of what they'll offer you. You go in prepared. Advice for bad credit situations. Now, I know not everyone has perfect credit, but here's the thing. If you're working with a lower credit score, Enterprise can still be a good option. The trick? Have about 40% of the loan amount as a down payment. Banks are a lot more flexible when they see that you're putting up a good chunk of cash up front. Even with a lower score, you'll probably be approved as long as you meet the other conditions. And it's way better to know this up front than to get blindsided later. Browsing the inventory. Enterprise Car Sales' website is super user-friendly, and the browsing process feels more like window shopping online than scrolling through endless dealership pages. They have filters to help you narrow down your options, so you don't end up overwhelmed by choices. Once you see a car you like, bookmark it. Trust me, having a short list makes it so much easier to compare, and it keeps you from getting sidetracked by shiny new listings. Plus, cars can sell quickly, so it's helpful to know what you want early on. Comparing prices with KBB. One thing I really liked was being able to use Kelley Blue Book to check the prices. With just the VIN number, you can go to kbb.com and see if the price they're asking is fair. This is a huge confidence booster because it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and rush of buying a car. Having that third-party validation kept me grounded and helped me make sure I wasn't overpaying. Using Carfax and initial window stickers on Enterprise's website also gives you access to the car's Carfax history and initial window sticker. Now, this might sound like extra paperwork, but the window sticker is a game changer. Why? Because it lists every specification, so you know exactly what you're getting. If the car has fancy features like auto-sensing rain wipers or headlights that automatically dim, the window sticker will tell you. It's all in black and white, so there are no surprises after you drive it off the lot. If you're really into the nitty-gritty details, you can even go to monronilabels.com and get the initial window sticker with the VIN number. It's one of those little hacks that can save you from disappointment later on. Watching out for shipping costs. Now, here's something to keep in mind. If you're buying a car that's not in your local area, there could be shipping or transportation fees. And these costs aren't included in your loan, so you'll need to pay them up front. It's a small thing, but if you're planning your budget to the last dollar, it can catch you off guard. Just one more thing to factor in, especially if you're browsing cars that need to be transported to your location. Things I liked about Enterprise Car Sales. No haggle pricing. Enterprise's prices are fixed. You won't find yourself going back and forth trying to negotiate a good deal. The listed price is the price you pay. No surprises, no games. Competitive prices. Their prices genuinely felt competitive. I checked around, and for the condition and mileage, I was pretty happy with what they were offering. Access to Carfax and initial window stickers. You can see everything you need to know about the car's history and specs right on their site. It's great not having to dig or guess what's under the hood. No sales pressure. This was probably my favorite part. No one was breathing down my neck, trying to upsell me or push me toward a certain car. I was able to make my decision on my own terms. No hidden charges. What you see is what you get. Unlike some dealerships where fees pop up out of nowhere, Enterprise didn't surprise me with extra costs. Good trade-in value. They gave me more value for my trade-in than any other dealer. Compared to Carvana, Enterprise offered 5% more, and they offered a solid 15% more than my local dealers. Not a small difference. Things I didn't like about Enterprise Car Sales: 1. Credit inquiries. Even though I had a pre-approved loan, Enterprise still ran my credit, and it put 2 to 5 inquiries on my report. They said it would clear in 2 weeks, but it's still there. That's frustrating because multiple inquiries can drop your credit score temporarily. 2. No after-sales communication. After the sale, there was radio silence. Most dealers check in a few days later to see if you're happy or if there are any issues. Enterprise didn't do that, which felt a bit cold. 3rd, lack of response for initial window sticker. I emailed them after the sale asking for the initial window sticker, but I got no reply. It's a small thing, but it leaves a bad taste when customer service doesn't follow up. 4, unfair trade-in condition rating. Despite my car being only a year old and still under warranty, they didn't give me the excellent condition value. Instead, they rated it good. Their website claims they assess on multiple condition levels, but it didn't feel fair to me. 5, rusty parts. My car had some rust underneath, which wasn't mentioned in the listing. If you're getting a car shipped, make sure they give you the full rundown because this kind of surprise can be costly later. 6, fast-moving inventory. Cars sell fast, and sometimes that rush can make it feel like you're racing against time. This can be stressful if you like to take your time making decisions. 7, more scratches than expected. Online pictures are helpful, but they don't always show every scratch. My car had a bit more wear and tear than I anticipated. Not a deal breaker, but something to watch out for. So that was my journey with Enterprise Car Sales. It had some great moments, a few hiccups, and a lot of lessons. Buying a car is a big deal, and it's easy to get swept up in the excitement. But with the right preparation, a clear list of priorities, and a few good resources, you can get a deal that actually makes you happy. And for me, Enterprise was a decent choice. Despite some frustrations, I drove away satisfied. What do you think? Have you had an experience with Enterprise or another car dealership? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's talk about it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and give us a thumbs up if this was helpful. It's a small click for you, but it means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.